Yes, now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the TankNiplz YouTube channel. Welcome back to another episode of Subway Surfers, my one-man podcast. I have a bit of a short one today, not a very long one, but it's fine. Sometimes we don't need long, dragged-out videos, especially when it's just me talking. I'm aware I might be a not very interesting guy, so we've got a little short one for you today, and I was kind of just struggling about topics to talk about, considering I need something short to talk about, not really go on a rant about, but also something that, is relevant to life right now. I don't just want to bore you trying to commentate, so obviously I'm not going to do that. And then it came in my head, something I've been thinking about a lot recently now. If I go back to when I was 13 years old, when I was actually 12, I became a big fan of music. I became a big fan of rap. I was watching YouTube like a normal kid. YouTube was my first love. I idolised it. YouTube and wrestling. I always loved wrestling, but that was well out the picture, especially at 12 years old, right? And YouTube was like my first love. And obviously, over the years, YouTubers have made music, right? And particularly YouTube, I was watching it at the time was KSI. So when you watch KSI, and considering this was like 2020, 2021, he started popping off in music then, right? So he started releasing a lot of music. And I started listening to music a lot more, and especially a lot of his older stuff as well. And he made me a fan of rapping. I liked the thought of rapping. I thought what he did in diss tracks was cool. So I wanted to start listening to rap a bit more. That's when I got myself into Eminem, because obviously you think, I want to listen to rap. You don't know much about rap, and the obvious name that comes to mind is Eminem. So I started listening to Eminem, fall in love with Eminem, and then I fall in love with Juice WRLD, right? And then the progression of my love for music carries on throughout then, right? To the point now where I listen to so many different artists, from Eminem, Juice WRLD, KSI, to Post Malone, Jelly Roll, MGK, NF, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. It's mental, right? But I developed a like for rapping, and I started rapping when I was just on Xbox with my mates playing Spotify, and I actually got very good at it. I got very good at actually rapping, right? Not necessarily writing raps, but like being able to rap fast. And I used to speed up Eminem songs in the fast verses on Rap God and Godzilla, and I used to ace them. And I can't necessarily do that anymore, but at the time it was cool. And that's when a friend came up to me in school who made music, right? He liked to produce music. Every now and then as a hobby, he played instruments. And he was like, do you want to make a rap song? And I was like, hell yeah. So I did make a rap song, and it is out there. It's called Hate. It's by Thomas. I thought I was cool by spelling my name Tomiz, and J Productions. It's not the best of song, because obviously we were amateurs. He barely produced it. I'd never written or rapped before. So he produced a little nice beat. I wrote most of the lyrics. He wrote some of his. I helped him, coach him how to rap a bit, and I think I did a decent job because he sounded all right. And we made a rap song. It got clowned on for quite a bit, and it's not a good song, I'm aware. But I was 14, he was 13, and it was like our first ever song. Do you know what I mean? But since then, I've never given up on the dream. I've always thought music would be a cool career to do. I wanted to put YouTube first because I knew it was the most guaranteed. I'm not musically gifted, and I can't play instruments. I can't sing as much as I wish I could. And the production side of music just scrambles my brain completely, right? So I always just put it on the back burner, thinking I'll get successful at YouTube first, and then when I have money and I can pay for people to coach me, I'll get better at it. But I'm being impatient. I really just want to make music. And a lot of times when things go wrong in life and things are happening in life, you want to write music about it. I want something relatable, and I want that to come from my music, and I want that to come from an authentic place. I don't want to write 10 years later about something harsh that happened in my life. I want to write about it now when something harsh is happening, and I want to start making music again, essentially. Now, obviously, I'm going to go straight to rapping because that's the thing I can do. I think that's the thing most people can't do when they're not really talented. I am going to try and pick up an electric guitar and learn how to play it because my dad has one, and why not? Electric guitars can sound cool, even on rap songs. What I need to do is learn how to produce and mix, and I can buy beats, yes, but I don't really want to. I want my music to be my music. The one thing I would allow to not be done by me is the mixing, because mixing just scrambles my brain. So if anyone listening to this, which I doubt there is, but if anyone has any advice, because yes, I'm aware I can go out there and watch a million YouTube videos and whatever, but sometimes it just doesn't help. It's not enough. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes they can explain it, but I'm not able to do it myself. I don't understand a lot of technical terms. I don't understand the softwares or nothing, right? I need it baby steps broken down. I need to be coached into doing it. So if anyone listening has any advice or can help, please drop it in the comments below. Or go to my Instagram, which will be in the description, and message me directly on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you'd like to message me. Because it genuinely is a passion of mine. YouTube is a passion. wrestling is a passion that I think one day I'm going to pick up, and music is definitely a passion. And yeah, there's lots of people who've done multiple things like that, like KSI and Logan Paul, other celebrities like that. I'm aware, and you can say I'm copying them all I want, but these are things I'm genuinely passionate about, and I want to do them. I genuinely do. There's a part of me that wants to make music so bad, because I feel like being up on that stage performing would be so rewarding. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that kind of just rhymed right there. You can see how I'm naturally a rapper. I'm joking. I can't freestyle. Don't expect me to freestyle. I can't do that. If you let me sit in my room with a beat and write verses, I can promise a C plus verse. If that's even a thing, or was a B plus, I don't know. I can promise a half decent verse. But it's just something I want to get into, and I'm tired of waiting. So if anyone has any advice, please let me know. Apart from that, look out, because this channel is going to be on fire. The Thomas Rants channel is going to be on fire. I might even keep uploading to the TankNiplz channel. If you don't know, here, this is gaming vlogs. And on Thomas Rants, I rant about WWE and sometimes music. TankNiplz, I just upload random gaming clips that I've recorded or clipped when I've been playing games. So yeah, keep your eyes open, and maybe I might release music one day of good quality. And I'm not going to release it if it's shit. Do you know what I mean? But thank you all so much for watching and listening. Please leave a comment to help this video grow. And if you have any advice, please like and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.